Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jess, and today we are going to go over my mid-month budget check-in. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around. Check me out on Instagram to follow our day-to-day life. And I'm excited because Russell fell in a pond a couple weeks ago and he had to get a new phone. So you know what? It's been 3 years since we got new phones and we just both upgraded. So I'm actually on a new, well, it's a phone, but it's a new camera. It's a little bit better quality than my old one, but I do have my old one to be able to use so I can do my budgeting on my phone now rather than like on the computer. Anyway, it's just easier this way. So over to the side here, you can't see, but I have my bank statement pulled up so that I can kind of go through and plug in some transactions. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I am about a week behind. I've been trying to like keep up with it pretty well. I am using the EVERYDOLLAR app. It's Dave Ramsey's budgeting app. I use the free version. So I'm gonna really quickly go in here and plug this all in, and I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, so I've got my app here and I'm just gonna kind of go through this with you. So there are a couple things that have happened this month, and I feel like this happens every month, and I just think that's normal. You always have something that comes up that you just didn't plan for, and like the phone thing that I talked about earlier, Russell fell in a pond, then his phone started acting all crazy. He had to get a new phone. So we went ahead and just did the whole process at once because I needed it. I mean, I didn't need a new one, but it's been a long time and I do all of my YouTube on my phone. And so I needed to upgrade the storage. So I just went ahead and upgraded to a way bigger amount of storage. Oh my gosh. I upgraded to a much larger amount of storage so that I can do this more easily without getting frustrated. If you're a YouTuber or if you do things on your phone and you have to save a lot of stuff to your phone, the struggle is real when it comes to not having enough. I think this is 64 and I have like a 256 now, gigabytes. So I'm happy about that. It is an expense and we're gonna just try to figure out how we're going to pay it, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. All right, so I'm opening up the app here, and so far, you can see here that we have gotten Russell's paycheck from the beginning of the month, and then my paycheck from the beginning of the month, and then I get paid again in the month. And I have not claimed our FSA, so those $400 have not come in yet because I haven't claimed them yet, which I need to do pretty soon. We had unplanned income. We didn't plan for it, but it tells us in the remaining, no, it doesn't. What is it? Where does it tell me? Where does it tell me? Oh, if I click into it. Okay, so there's 162 in there that was unplanned that I brought over from our savings account. So that counts as income technically. And I will be bringing over more, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So let's just see what we have spent so far. And it'll tell us if we've gone over. So the giving hasn't been out yet. They're supposed to contact me to like get that planned out, and it hasn't happened yet. So I don't think it's gonna happen this month. Emergency fund is fully funded. The other ones are fully funded. I put the 50 into the medical account and the 100 into Christmas. Our rent check went through. Keep going down here. Evergy doesn't come out to the very end of the month. And I believe we were just under what I budgeted there. Gas, why did it come out? That's not supposed to be there. Oh man. This transaction's in the wrong spot. Let me fix that here. So I have gas for like our house, and then I have fuel for our cars. So I messed that up. Done. Let me just delete that, and there we go. So now that should be switched over. Oh, that's what's so nice about this is I don't have to erase and do crazy things. Verizon hasn't come out yet, but that was $91.66 for cases. Well, this is a new case, clearly. For cases for our new phones and a screen protector. I think if you're gonna have a phone that's $1,000, you better put a dang case on it, and you better get a decent case. So that's where that came from. I know that's a steep expense, but I think that it's worth it for sure. iCloud storage $2.99. I might have to up that because my iCloud is like telling me it's full, and I don't like to delete things. Here is where it gets interesting. Food. We have spent $283 in our food category and $136 in our eating out category. So we have remaining $566 in our grocery category, and we've gone over $136 in eating out. And I'm basically just going to try to keep I'm going to try to balance our groceries out with whatever we eat out. So if we eat out $136, I'm going to try to make sure I have $136 remaining at the end of the month in our grocery budget, which right now we're pretty much on track to do that. I've been getting like pretty good at our grocery budget's just barely been $100 or like 106, I think, and then 113. So I'm not mad about that. Now, let me go back to spent. Personal money, we get that out in cash. We spend it however we want, and we don't track it. We just say that it's spent, basically. And Russell's been saving for a little while, and he actually just cashed in with his personal money. He got a tattoo he's been wanting to get for a couple years now, so he went ahead and got that. Fun, we've spent $40.42, and that was like to go get food with our kids. So sometimes I do food as fun because like getting donuts and going to the park, that sort of thing, I count it as fun because, you know, COVID and you can't do fun things all the time. Cars, insurance came out. We've spent $130 on fuel. We've got $44 remaining. So I don't know how our gas has just been like just disappearing. It's just disappearing, and I don't know where it's going, but not cool. Spent Amazon Prime. That was our membership came out. Netflix will be coming out here after a while. We have not spent anything on birthdays or Halloween yet, and I don't know what we're gonna do for Halloween. I have no flippin' clue. I don't know if we're gonna have a family. I don't know. Comment down below if you think we should have a family theme or if we should just let the kids be whatever they want. I really like the family theme because you get really cute pictures, but like then maybe the kids don't get into it as much. I don't know. Let me know down below if I should do a family theme or not. I want to do the family theme, but it's going to cost a lot for like each of our costumes when we could just do the kids and it won't be as much. Gym membership came out. I got my supplements and I ordered online, so I ended up going over by about $15. Russell has not gotten his yet, and I don't think he'll actually spend all of his supplement money because he usually just does the pre-workout, and so it might even out. I'm sure it'll even out. And then we have a Great Life membership that should be coming out here next week. Hasn't come out yet. Daycare, we upped this because my all three kids are in daycare now, and so it went from $400 every 2 weeks to $500, and I actually like accidentally didn't put $500 on the check. I put $400, so I had to write two checks, $400 and $500. So yeah, we're spending $500 every 2 weeks now instead of $400, which is still a pretty good deal, I'll say, for 3 kids. Mara's dance class came out. We haven't gotten anything with their monthly budget. Well, I bought a couple things for them with my personal money, so technically they should be reimbursing me, but you know, they're kids and they can't do that. So I have to kind of decide how to work that. So I've spent probably about $20 on them out of my personal money, which I do that too often. I need to just stop. Nothing has been spent on the pets yet. Okay, here's where some money needs to be transferred over again. Immunizations. I planned a certain amount and I went over because I forgot that not only did the older 2 kids need immunizations, but so did Kai. So I went over $62.75, which was basically how much it cost for Kai's immunizations. So I'm going to just take that out of our medical account and bring it in as income from our savings account into our checking, and that will cover that expense. And I spent the $30 at the copay for the eye doctor, and I have not gotten glasses yet. Obviously, you can see I'm still wearing the same glasses. So I need to order glasses. I have $75 remaining in that category to get glasses. And then a couple of my bills for having a baby came out. In the Anesthesia Associates, That actually was $9.13 over, and that's because that's the last payment. So next month I won't have that payment anymore, and I'm pumped about it. We will still be paying on the other two for a little while, but I'm just pumped that that is gone. Ugh, so happy. And then for debt, our last category here, only one thing has come out. And then the Fed loan is something that I don't have to pay. I kind of wait till the end of the month to see where we're at, to see what we're going to do there, whether I want to put that $400 towards my loans or whether I want to add it into our debt snowball and put it all towards Russell's loans, which is where our snowball is right now. So I don't know what I'll do, but I'm sure at the end of this month I'll update you. Anyway, that is our budget. And the whole phone thing is pretty much the only thing that's kind of thrown our budget off whack. It'll really make a difference next month. But since we're going to have $150 back in our account that's not coming out for the anesthesia associates bill, it's going to come back into our account, and that'll basically go towards the payment of our phones. Because I know, like in the beginning of this, we had a little bit left to pay on our phones, our old phones, like a long time ago. And that's considered debt technically, but I'm not focused on paying the phones off because, and I know, you know, people could go back and forth on this, or you can believe what you want to believe. And I was the other way before. I was like, let me pay these phones off because like then I don't have to worry about it. But the way I see it is I'm not paying any interest on the phones. I'm paying the bill every month anyway. I have the phone, like I'm not worried about paying it off because it's losing me money. It's not losing me money. I would rather have the phone and pay monthly to have it than to try to like stop my debt snowball to pay off the phone real quick. And then I think it's putting the money towards our debt snowball and towards our student loans is working better, I think, than trying to pay the phones off really quick. And that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want, clearly. I just had to kind of throw that out there. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you liked it. Something I've been trying to do lately is just not focus on one thing on my channel, because this is my channel and I wanna create what I enjoy creating. So it's kind of all over the place. And I know that some of you don't mind, and I know some of you are here for just certain types of content, but in all reality, I'm gonna share what I wanna share, and I hope you're okay with that. It's what makes me feel good. I don't wanna feel like I have to put out certain types of videos. You know, just one day I was getting ready to clean the house and I was like, it would be so much fun to make like a house cleaning video. Nothing fancy, just like literally me cleaning my house. And I got a pretty good response from it. And I really liked it, and it like made me like, let me clean the house as fast as I can, you know? And I think that's cool. And probably here coming up, we'll include a little bit more of like some things that we do on the weekend and that sort of thing, because that's what I like to do. And I like to look back on those videos and just, I don't know, see what we did a year ago today. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and we'll see you in the next one.